They say that the key to a really good rock band lies in the drums, bass and rhythm guitar section, they being the ones who provide the foundations, keep the beat and cement the overall performance sound. The lead guitar, keyboards, etc. are merely the icing on the cake, but of course there's no cake without the sponge and the cream holding it all together. I played guitar most of my life with no thought of ever being a sparkly lead guitarist. Just not my thing. I'm comfortable pinning down the melody and the basic song structure with the bass and drums guys. Does that make me unambitious, a bit safe, a bit Bruce Welsh, he of the Shadows, who never trod on the toes of Hank Marvin? But, of course, without whom the Shadows would not have been the Shadows. Maybe some would think it a bit dull, but I find the opposite, because without the likes of me, the whole thing comes to a dead halt, just like it's the guys in the scrum who make a rugby team, and the fancy Dans in the backs cannot win it on their own, even though they get the glory much of the time. I have an album entitled The Songs of George Harrison, which is absolutely my go-to for playing along to and keeping my hand in. And not just knocking out the chords, as George gives the rhythm guitar more to get his teeth into, but without impinging on the lead guitarist's territory. The lead guitarist being George, of course. So this music is absolutely my cup of tea, and I shall be playing along to it as long as I can until I can no longer grip the fretboard. So, does this rhythm guitar mentality extend into other aspects of my life? Well, you bet it does. Successful businesses need their equivalents of rugby's fancy Dans to make perhaps the big decisions, but they also need a good engine room. I never aspired to run my own business. Director of a company, yes, but not chief executive. I always felt my role was more like the SAS in the army, specialist, inventive hard work, digging in deep, securing deals, bringing in profits, cementing a place within our industry, working above and below the parapet, but also maintaining the foundation and keeping the company beat, and all the time playing to my strengths. It's really good to feel the pulse of a business from the front line. I was also a prop forward at rugby, so I was in the scrum, a fullback at soccer, and I kept wicket for the cricket team. All good gatekeeper jobs and key to the team performance. Most aspects of life are a team performance, sporting, family, business, and it's good if you can be happy with a place in the structure that keeps you energised and motivated. It's never easy, but everyone can learn to find the place which gives them success, fulfilment and peace of mind. A beguiling combination, but it's well worth striving for these, and you may be surprised what else drops out from this to shine a torch on the road ahead.